Thank you for having me, guys. So my name is Mapitso Taisi, or Refilo Mapitso Taisi. I am the founder and creator of Shoshokini Activewear. So Shoshokini is a range of Seshosha-inspired swimwear and activewear, which I started in May 2017.
My name is Akile Qebekulu. I'm a visual artist and a fashion designer.
Hi, my name is Ukoko Peteni. I'm from Port Elizabeth. I'm 23 years old and I'm a fashion designer. This was part of my fourth year collection called Golden State of Mind.
My name is Sizo Mbiza. I'm from Johannesburg and I run a design consultancy called Size Mbiza. It's also a fashion and photography consultancy.
I was just inspired by the fact that there wasn't a lot of African printed bikinis out there, particularly South African prints, and also being inspired by the fact that in swimwear you often get a swimwear that doesn't cater for, the African figure. So I wanted something that could still celebrate African bodies, and something that could remind us of home. So using the Seshosha print as a way of just making it a very unique African brand or South African brand.
What inspires me is actually everything around me, man. I read a quote a few years ago that said, inspiration is all around you, and I started working in that manner. So
I was inspired by wanting to affirm black beauty within the fashion and beauty industry, because you know how fashion and beauty kind of sell the ideal of blonde and blue-eyed and skinny as the ideal of beauty. And as a black woman, I was troubled because I can't relate to this. So I wanted to create something that would affirm black womanhood, affirm the black woman to feel happy and satisfied and self-worth within themselves and love themselves in their own skin.
What inspires me is I want to see people that look like me represented in fashion, in design, in like life in general. So the things that inspire me come from everyday life, come from how I grew up.
I think one of the challenges is just working by myself. So I run the business alongside my studies and full-time job. So having to manage everything by myself is a challenge. Also, funding is a problem.
The biggest is, which I'm working on at the moment, is manufacturing. I think in South Africa we're facing a big crisis with manufacturing and the manufacturing of the right products and quality of products. So I'm working on actually building my own manufacturing
challenge. The industry is tough to crack into. So Design Indaba has been a great platform for me to kind of navigate the industry and see like what's happening within, and trying to find opportunities and people to collab with and ways to kind of put myself out there.
Challenges mostly, I know it's a cliche one, but it's revenue and getting income. So sometimes you want to fund the next project and you don't have enough to go from this project to another. So it's like I don't get projects that have enough money to fund the next one sometimes. So
so I mentioned working by myself and for myself. So I have I outsource some of the services. So I don't really make them myself. So I've got a CMT who I work with, who makes the swimwear and designs the patterns and everything. And then with regards to funding, it's just from the sales that I make, I can be able to produce more. So that's been very helpful in the past few months.
Strategy is actually looking for different ways to fund the business. I do other things within fashion that help fund the business. Like I style for commercials, I style for other things, and in that way I'm able to find a better market and also put myself out better and fund the business also.
So my strategy with overcoming those challenges is trying to get funding for some of the projects that I do. So at the end of the year, I wanted to make a fashion book.
So currently I did approach CEDA. They showed much interest. So I'm still in that process of having CEDA support. There's other national funding system that I was made aware of by being a Design Indaba, like the Department of Arts and Culture is sponsoring us to be here.
Really, I feel like we are sort of South Africa sort of excluded itself from the rest of Africa, especially, and I haven't heard of any other platform besides NYDA or anything of that nature that connects other companies with each other, you know.
Yo, that's the hard part, hey? Everything is kind of grind your own stuff at this point. Yeah, I guess living on bread and hope. Because, yeah, I have to pay for everything myself. But I was lucky with this collection that I brought over. I got sponsored by Mohe South Africa.